Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is hold up each deck to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or could it be deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? Okay. I hope you have made your selection. And we'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. We have Temperance. We have Queen of Cups. We have Four of Wands. We have Five of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. Overall energy, Two of Pentacles, the World, and Seven of Cups. Okay. Okay, so I feel like maybe something was too confusing, too complicated. And I feel like you were maybe just having a hard time understanding something or seeing someone for who they are. Maybe in a love situation you felt like maybe you found the one, but you still couldn't really tell. And whatever confusing has been going on, including too if someone has been sending you mixed signals, maybe you decided to let it go. You're like, you know what, this is too confusing, this is too complicated. I'm just gonna move on. And it seems like you were happy to let go, release some sort of energy and move on and go in a different direction. Maybe you felt a sense of fulfillment or completion, or like something had been, like something had just been completed. And you're like, I guess that's over. And maybe you were just ready for something new or ready to start the next chapter in your life. But I feel that something happens where either the new cycle is still the same energies that you dealt with before, or you go right back to whatever you just left. You're like, I can't decide. I thought I was over. I thought this, I thought that. And it's something indicating that you may get pulled back into a situation that you just left from. Even if this is, career related. Maybe you were like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I want something new. I want to follow my passions. And you finally let go of that job. And then whatever happens, I don't know. Maybe you're having a hard time finding what you're really wanting to do. Maybe you've been looking for too long. Now your money is getting funny. And so you end up kind of like going back to where you started. In a sense, you're like, well, let me go back. Definitely can be that type of situation in a love situation where, someone was sending mixed signals. You were like, I'm done with that. But then you get pulled back. So I feel like, the energies are a little unstable or confusing in a sense. Like you're just not sure exactly, how you should handle something or what to do next. Seems like you keep changing your mind or having doubts. I feel like you're having some sort of difficult decision to make. Now, I feel like something's happening where you are definitely needing patience. Maybe someone is wanting you to be patient with them. Maybe you want someone to be that way with you, or maybe just in general, you're needing to be patient with your situation. It's like, well, don't rush or don't make a decision until you're ready. Wait until you have some sort of understanding or clarity. So I feel like maybe you're needing to just kind of sit with yourself and, I don't know, understand and really understand what you're feeling exactly, especially if you're the one confused. Why are you confused? Where is the lack of stability? What do you need to give you a sense of security? Matter of fact, security does seem to be maybe off. There's an imbalance because you don't feel secure with something. If this is about confusion or insecurity in a relationship, what is it that your partner needs to give to you that would make you feel secure? What's the biggest thing? Yeah, so I feel like you're needing to really understand what you need to make you feel secure, because there's something that's very unstable or confusing going on right now. Now I'm also seeing something going on where this is like yin and yang energy. So I'm getting something like opposites attract. Two people who are just kind of like attracted to each other, even though they're opposites or different. I feel too like what's supposed to happen is that you're supposed to temper a situation, or you at least have the ability to do that. You know how to make the best out of something. This is indicating that there's a third energy being created after two individuals come together. I feel like there's going to be some sort of spiritual or emotional merging, maybe even physical. Either way, it's talking about a form of alchemy that's happening. There's some sort of transformation, something being created out of two opposing energies. Some of you, I feel like, are nervous about moving forward in a situation. Maybe feeling like you're not ready. Something could be going on where you're like, I'm ready. No, I'm not. Like maybe you're torn or conflicted. So it could be some sort of opportunity for you to do something or you to overcome something. But maybe you're being held back because you're not sure if you're ready to handle something. You're like, am I really ready to handle this? Am I really ready to go on this ride? So I feel like you're, having to question that. Something seems to be going on too in regards to moderation. There may be something in your life that you're needing to moderate, like if whatever is imbalanced, maybe you're needing to moderate your diet. Something seems off. And then I'm also getting something about, what do you call it? Like celibacy, like someone is practicing to be celibate. Maybe it's getting difficult. You could be connecting with a water sign, an air sign, Sagittarius, or maybe someone with Venus in Scorpio. seems too like maybe there's going to be a mediator. Either you are going to act as a mediator for two people, or someone is mediating for you and someone else. In a love situation, I usually feel like there's someone that's trying to bring two people together. So someone is basically playing matchmaker. You may be getting ready to reveal something personal or share something about yourself, especially if it can help or heal other people. Maybe there was something that you've gone through and it's like you've been in a state of healing and you're like, as soon as I'm healed, I'm going to share this with everybody. I'm going to express to everybody my experience and hopefully help someone. In love, I feel like maybe someone's getting ready to reveal how they feel. It could be some sort of deeply romantic feelings. You might feel deeply connected with someone and it could be confirmed. I feel like you're also getting ready to do something new, something that you don't usually do. I feel like you're going to get out of your comfort zone. Now, it does look like the possibility of someone feeling rejected after, you know, doing something that they were uncomfortable doing and then feeling like, in a sense, like the fool, like, oh my God, I feel so stupid now. But I really feel like something is more about a misunderstanding or miscommunication. Maybe someone says something too late. It's possible that the minute you're healed and decide to put yourself out there, especially in a love situation, you decide to, you know, meet someone and you end up meeting someone that you're really connecting with and you're having fun, then the other person is knocking at the door and feels like, oh man, they used to be waiting for me. They're not waiting for me anymore. I should have did something sooner. So I feel like maybe somebody feels as if they waited too late or they missed an opportunity with you. And now, you know, they let you get away. It's like they, you know, ran off with somebody else. Now it's like, man, they got away. Or somebody starts chasing after you when it's too late. I kind of feel too like somebody is feeling maybe inadequate or like they can't live up to your expectations or can't afford maybe a lifestyle that you're wanting. I kind of feel like someone is house poor. I feel like someone may have purchased a home and now all they do is have enough money to take care of that home. And so they have a home, but they're not able to afford to do anything else. I feel like if you guys are struggling financially, just got to hang tight. And you also are going to have to like really pursue what it is that you want to do. You might really have to fight, you know, to find work if you're out of work. You might have to put more effort into something. Okay, I feel too like there is someone who feels, someone who's feeling maybe like they wasted time or effort. It seems like there's some sort of opportunity in front of you, but you could just be sitting there like wanting to be invited in, when you need to invite yourself in, or you need to initiate something or invite yourself into, you know, whatever it is that you're wanting. Let's say, going back to a work related situation, maybe you work hard, but you feel like you're not being recognized for it. And you're like, they see what I do every day. They should offer me a raise. It's like, nobody's going to do that. I mean, for some people, yeah, that happens, but that might not be your story. So you're going to have to take matters into your own hand. You know, the door's right there. You go knock on the manager's door or the CEO or whoever and tell them that you want a raise, or tell them that you want to be considered for a promotion. You're ready. You know, so something's going on where it seems like, you know, like the key is right there. Like, you can go through that door. It's up to you. You're the one suffering in silence, or choosing to suffer because of your pride or your ego. So I kind of feel like you may have to push yourself. It also could be that someone feels like they already pushed themselves, but maybe they need to push themselves further. The other thing is that you might just be in a rush. Like, your time is coming. Like, you did your part. Now all you need to do is be patient. But you might be feeling, because something's taken so long, that you're being rejected. I'm getting the name Simon for somebody. Okay, I also get that someone is patiently waiting. Someone is, I don't know if someone's channeling you or calling out to you, or sending some sort of energy towards you. But I feel like there's someone who's patiently waiting. And I feel like this is an earth sign, whether an earth sign is waiting for you or you are the earth sign patiently waiting for someone. I also feel that someone is trying to repair either their image or the family name. Something seems to be going on in regards to family tradition, status, and I feel like maybe someone feels the need to clear the family name, fix it, straighten it up. For some of you, you also may be concerned about what your family thinks. Okay, I'm getting something about an ancestor who's either trying to help you, like they're acting as your angel or spirit guide. And I also feel like maybe they are trying to let you know that something has their approval. Whether they approve of a love interest or they approve of some sort of direction that you're going in life. Maybe you were thinking about them and just wondering what they thought or hoping they were pleased. And to me, something does look like an approval. I feel too like there's an opportunity for you to heal or correct any type of emotional traumas, or maybe this is where a connection is headed towards healing. Like someone is put into your life or placed into your life for the purpose of healing. And maybe somehow they're going to inspire you or you them. Either way, I feel like it's more so like an energy exchange. feel like someone does maybe need sexual healing, but I do feel like someone's practicing celibacy. Okay, something definitely seems to be going on in regards to an earth sign. I feel like an earth sign is going to have the courage to come forward, to push themselves out of their comfort zone. It could be a situation where someone is like, meet me halfway. And I feel like if that's the case, that's going to happen. Somebody also from a distance maybe has been waiting for a sign or confirmation, or wanting to make sure that it's safe to come forward. And I feel like as soon as someone feels safe or confident or secure in their decision, they're going to push forward. Also, just in any situation in your life, I feel like there's going to be some sort of a breakthrough. Whatever you've been waiting for finally arrives. And I feel like you're really excited or optimistic about something that is coming. Something that's on the way. I feel like you're also just glad that something's over with. Looks like you are going to overcome something. Like you put on your big girl panties or big boy underwear, whatever, and you push forward. You're like, okay, I'm ready. It looks like you're ready for something and you go for it, which is a feat in itself, regardless of the outcome. It's kind of like, someone set their intentions to be the first to complete one of those K races or whatever. And they end up coming in last. And it's just like, but you completed it. Like, that's what you were supposed to do. Don't worry about who came in first or the fact that you came in last. This is still a success. So something is still considered to be successful. There also could be getting ready to be some sort of graduation or celebration. You also could be invited to some sort of event. If you go to some sort of event, I feel like you might feel like you don't belong or like an outsider. Like a wallflower. Like you might feel like ignored, but at the same time, like you don't belong anyway. So, it's very possible that you feel out of place at some sort of event. Something also seems like you're going to feel as if your search is over, or you don't have to search anymore. Like you're like, okay, finally, that's it. That's a wrap. One more thing I'm picking up is something in regards to a vacation. If you have been traveling, I feel like once you get back, you might feel like you don't like where you live anymore. Or you might be really excited about the next vacation. You're like, I was having too much fun. I hated that I had to leave. That was really therapeutic. Getting away, that being around those beaches and the sand, whatever it is, whatever this vacation is, I feel like it was therapeutic. So you might be feeling unhappy or ill after you get back. There's definitely an earth sign who maybe misses you. I don't know if you are not talking to someone. You also might be passing up opportunities or uninterested in other people unless this one particular person approaches you, or maybe that's what you're waiting for and you're like, you still haven't heard from this person. I do feel like there is a soul tie or some sort of bond or connection with somebody, and it's still there, but something's going on. It may just be a matter of somebody just coming forward. Somebody might be lovesick. You might be seeing 111, 1111, or even binary codes like 0011s. Maybe someone's a computer programmer. Something is a rush. Okay, I feel like someone like wants you to maybe pursue them. I feel like someone is communicating indirectly and is wanting you to pursue them. Or this is what you're doing. You're like leaving out clues and hoping that someone will catch up. It's like, come on, like catch up. I need you to catch up. I need you to come on a little quicker. If that's the case, I still feel like maybe someone's afraid. Someone might be worried that they're misinterpreting what they're seeing. They're like, I don't want to look stupid, so, but I do feel like someone is wanting you to catch up, or you are the one that's like, come on, I need you to catch up. I feel like you also are going to have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off after some sort of disappointment. I feel like you're going to get your second win back after feeling like you failed, or, there's going to be a second win. All right, so let's move on to deck number 2. We have the Devil, 4 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, overall energy, 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Okay. So, looks like off the bat, someone feels obligated to you. Someone is drawn to you, and they feel obligated to you. I feel that 2 people maybe feel as if they found each other, or that they're in love, and just really feel connected. Feels like true love. And it is soulmate energy. But something is not going to be easy. Something may start off like an uphill battle, and then, you may get like some sort of a rest. Something also maybe starts off balanced, and then all of a sudden it seems like you're putting in all the work, and maybe starts to feel difficult. So I'm also getting the energy of someone maybe smothering you or you smothering them. I feel like once someone gives their all, they become pretty much pretty smothering, obsessive, controlling. They want you all to themselves. I feel like they're just like overprotecting, hoarding. I feel like they're not going to really want you to go out and be with other people. I feel like they're going to want you guys to be like glued at the hip. I feel like, you know, this positive and negative energy with this. I mean, of course, you know, this is, if you're into deeply passionate relationships, this is perfect for you. Definitely could be some strong Pluto placements in synastry with this person. And Saturn too, though. Something about Saturn. Something feels karmic. And it feels a little heavy, but it's also pleasurable. But you are still going to end up wanting to set boundaries or need like a break. You're like, I need a breather. Like, I need a break. This person follows me around everywhere I go. They're looking at me. They're calling me all the time. Like, I just need some peace. Can I go to the bathroom? You know, like something's going on where I feel like you just need a break. But they feel like they're protecting you. They're like, no, like, this is my obligation to protect you. Like, you were given to me for a reason. Like, this person is going to be very intense. Or, you know, unless you already are dealing with this person. But like I say, you still need to set boundaries with them. Because I feel like they're going to continue to get more and more like an octopus. It's funny, yeah, because he has tentacles here. So I feel like if you don't say anything, they're going to just like keep squeezing. They're going to love you to death. And it's just like, hey, like, let me breathe. It's okay to be honest and express yourself and speak up on, you know, hey, okay, like, I like when you do this, but I need to have this, that, and the other, you know. So maybe find some sort of healthy boundaries, or maybe you just need to tell them straight up, you know, maybe they don't respond to kindness or niceness, and you got to tell them. But yeah, I feel like you're needing to really put your foot down. You could be dealing with an air sign or Capricorn. The thing though, I feel like after someone sets boundaries, the other person acts like they can't handle it and they just kind of feel rejected and they're like, oh my God, you don't love me, then I'm going away. I feel like they go off the deep end. It's extremes with this person. It's either you're all in or not at all. It's like, no, I don't understand in between. It's like, don't you, you know, I feel like they always have to have a little extra weight on the scale. I don't know why I said that, but I'm starting to feel like somebody used to sell. Yeah. I feel like someone used to be involved in what would be considered to be, you know, illegal or extreme ways of making money. Yeah. So, like I said, I feel like someone's going to really take it too far and just want to throw the whole relationship out just because you set boundaries with them. Someone also may need like some sort of reassuring. It may just be a matter of speaking the correct love language to each other. It's like you're not trying to make someone feel insecure, or they're not trying to make you insecure, but it's like, okay, well, how can we make this work so that we're not hurting each other's feelings and making the other person feel rejected or abandoned in a sense. And matter of fact, that's what it kind of looks like, because someone is talking about they want to do something by themselves. Then the other person is like, oh, you're abandoning me. Like, why would you want to do that by yourself? And you're leaving me here. I could have went with you. Now, it could also be children that are acting this way. But somebody's going to feel abandoned. I do feel like someone deals with a lot of heavy emotions, and maybe someone does struggle to keep themselves happy or upbeat. Make sure that you aren't trying to indulge into unhealthy things trying to find peace, because it kind of looks like that's what's happening. Someone is just trying to find peace, but what they're doing is unhealthy or excessive. That's the other thing I was getting. Okay, so I don't know. Do what you can to protect your energy, because I feel like you might experience the sleep paralysis. Like something may be happening where it feels like something's sitting on your chest, or like something's on top of you, or something is paralyzing you and you can't move. It seems like you're under attack in your sleep. You might see beings or things watching down on you. If you believe in alien abductions, maybe you're feeling like, and matter of fact, they do, try to say that that's a possibility of what people are experiencing when they have that. But yeah, maybe it feels like you're being watched or probed, or whatever. Don't fall asleep watching Ancient Aliens. Don't do it. But yeah, it does seem like something's happening where you feel threatened in your sleep. You're like, something's bothering me. Also, if you are an empath, or you attract a lot of spirits, energies, again, protect yourself, because it does seem like there's something leeching off of you. And so you have to set boundaries with these spirits, command your space, send them away if you have to. But it does seem like there is something feeding off of your energy. Pay attention to if you do just happen to feel very tired out the blue, or your energy just feels drained because something or someone is siphoning your energy. And it could be a love interest, especially if it's someone that's trying to manifest you. They might be doing it excessively to the point where it's hurting you or taking your energy. If something becomes overwhelming, you definitely seem like you're going to give up or walk away. You're like, this is too much. I can't handle this. I feel like you might beat yourself up about not being able to handle a difficult task. Or maybe you won't feel bad, but it seems like you're like, this is too much. Or maybe you feel like especially if it's like a job situation, maybe you feel like you're letting people down. You're like, I hate to let everybody down, but I gotta go. This job, you just stopped showing up for work, and that everybody was depending on you, or like you were carrying the weight of that company or that department on your back. And so by you leaving or walking away, everybody's like, what are we gonna do now? And so you might feel a little bad, especially if you felt like your coworkers or your family, or there's some people. I feel like it's more so the people that you care about more so than a company. But yeah, I feel like if things start to get out of hand with your job, you might just walk away. Those of you that work in the medical field, I feel that you're going to have a stressful week. So just be prepared for that. Do things that I already know that you're going to have your bath water, or some bath salts, or get your teas ready, whatever it is that you do to bring peace and relaxation, because I feel that your job is going to be really stressful. It could be any industry, but I'm especially feeling medical industry because I feel like there's a lot of codependent people or needy people, sick people. You might be surrounded around a lot of sick people. Somebody definitely may need to even quarantine. Yeah. Maybe somebody might come home not feeling so well. So yeah, definitely just try to protect yourself. Keep up on your holistic medicines, not medicines, vitamins, or doing whatever you can to boost your immunity for any job that you might work at, or for before you go out. Make sure that you boost up your immunity because you might have a lot of what do you call it? See, it's disease or, illnesses, but I also view like diseases as spirits, like looking for weak immunity spiritually and mentally, physically. It's like, who can I latch on to? Yeah, a lot of times I view depression and worry as spirits. And I was just explaining this to like my best friend the other day. I was like, I see stuff like that as spirits. If you find yourself worrying and just like, oh my God, I'm worried about this happening and that happening. I feel like there's a spirit named worry lingering around you, and worry need to go the hell on, so do whatever you can to protect your space. Oh goodness. Definitely dealing with some heavy energy. Something's very karmic, possible shadow work, temptation. Some of you may be trying to avoid temptation. You're like, for whatever reason, maybe you're in a relationship, maybe you're on a diet, maybe something's going on, but whatever it is, it seems like you're dealing with heavy desires. Even if you're single, something about whoever you're attracted to or dealing with, it seems like you might be telling yourself, this person's no good for me. I'm trying to stay away from this person. But it's so intense. And really, every time I get this, though, I always feel like, it's intense for a reason. Like is some sort of lesson attached to it. And spirit knows that this particular person would get your attention. But you're fighting it. You're trying to fight it or avoid it. Or someone views you as temptation. They're like, I don't need to get involved with that person. It's too much. I'm scared, whatever the case. And they're trying to avoid you or fight you off. But, I don't know if someone is going to be successful. It also looks like a situation where it feels like you can't live with or without this person. Somebody might let in a stray pet, a dog or a cat. Something seems significant about a pet. Check the health of your pet too, especially if they're acting wild. Like, I don't know if rabies is still a thing. But yeah, somebody's pet seems to be acting rabid. Something also is coming off as unfair. Like you might feel like you're being mistreated, or if you are going to court about something, you might feel like the judge isn't being fair. Something's being denied. I feel like if you're dealing with any type of legalities, like you're being denied something. If you've been applying to some sort of place that's too expensive, I feel like maybe your credit score is maybe not high enough or something. Maybe you're not making enough money, but I feel like you're going to be denied something that you want in regards to something material. The other thing this could be is that there could be a family crisis or family in need of help. A family member is maybe going through something and needs a place to stay. Or if you have a family member that has any type of addiction, something could be going on where maybe they need to be checked in, or maybe you feel like you can help them or save them. Definitely looks like when it comes to things like addictions that somebody maybe fell off the wagon, or maybe they're going through withdrawals. Someone is suffering. I feel like this moon, I know it's a full moon, but it seems like something's about to be revealed. Someone may be getting ready to reveal their feelings. Someone may reveal that they miss you, or maybe you reveal that to someone. Either way, I feel like feelings are all over the place. Feelings may get kind of chaotic sometimes next week, or between now and next week, from the time that you're watching this. I try to keep the pick of cards timeless. But yeah, I feel like someone gets really emotional or feels a little lost. But I feel like it's because of the moon. That might just be someone's perception. All right, so let's move on to deck number 3. This is an oracle deck. So we have heal. We have seek the truth. We've got clarity and belief. We have love abounds. We have sacral chakra. Overall energy, feeling alone. We have move. And we have strengthening bonds. Okay. So I feel like there's an opportunity for you to move forward, maybe towards love or towards relationship. And I feel like you are motivated and you're following your heart, you're following your passion. I see something that is going to come off as an engagement at some point. down the line. It could be soon, depending on your current situation, but I feel like eventually something is going to become like an engagement, or is leading towards an engagement. I see two people both being receptive, both being ready to receive. Yeah. Someone's ready to give themselves and to share their heart. Maybe you are still looking for that and feel as if you have not yet found that, or maybe you already showed your heart to someone but it wasn't reciprocated, or you're still waiting to see how someone feels about you. I do feel like you're going to be found, or you're going to find what you've been looking for. And even if this is not talking about love situation, I still feel like someone is looking for something. They're trying to follow their heart or discover their passion. And I feel like you're going to find something. Your ego also may be the only thing between you and your goals. I feel like something is available or is out there for you. It may be that you're wanting something to fall in your lap, but you've got to take an extra step, or you've got to do something. Maybe it's not that easy, but the minute there is a blockage, you're like, well, what else? Or I guess not. I don't know. It just still seems like something is being made accessible to you, but because it might be a minor roadblock, you might be hesitant. I feel like you are about to break free from whatever's been holding you back. If you've been feeling restricted in any way or burdened, it just looks like something is being released. You also may be healing from something, like, especially for those of you that are like ready for love or ready to receive. Like, maybe it took you some time to overcome a situation, but now you're ready. I'm seeing 7s and 1s. You might be seeing 111, 777. I feel like something is divine, or you're receiving divine guidance or messages. Something serves a higher purpose, put it that way. Whatever it is that you're wanting in life, whoever's placed in front of you serves a higher purpose. Whatever career field you're going into serves a higher purpose. So I feel like something serves a higher purpose. You are also needing to view a situation objectively before you make a decision. I feel like you need to look at something on all sides. Seems too like something's going to be revealed to you. Either someone is about to reveal their truth to you, or you to them. You're about to get like a preview or a sneak peek of something. You're about to get a glimpse of what could be. Kind of feels like someone is like, I will expose my heart for you, or I will expose my vulnerabilities for you. Or this is what you feel like doing for someone. You are going to have clarity, and something's going to confirm what you felt. I'm just looking at like the emphasis on the hearts. So I feel like you are allowing yourself to be guided by intuition. I feel like your heart chakra is also very active. I feel like you're being encouraged to speak from your heart. Someone is trying to share their truth with you or you them. It's like, this is my truth. I feel like you're also going to be moved by something that you witness. It moves you. You guys also might be clearing a lot of energy, things that may have been weighing heavily on your heart. I feel like you're doing a lot of clearing. Your heart is going to feel lighter by the end of the week. I feel like there is also light work for you to do. Now, I believe in both dark work and light work, but I feel like maybe there's going to be a balance. Especially if you're listening to all the decks, there was a lot of dark energy that came out. So I feel like maybe there's going to be a balance of light and dark. And I also see this as, this is how you attain self-mastery, is by walking both paths without judgment. I feel like for you to really embrace your spiritual path, that is something that is needed. I feel like you have to do something without, it's, of course, it's judgment, but it's more so like, not shaming and not saying this is better, that's better. It's just like understanding that everything has good and bad, and it's just about balance, maintaining balance. Yeah. And it seems to like, if this is about love or entering a relationship, you're having to do it without judgment, without being like, oh, you know, they don't make enough money, or they don't this or they don't that. Whatever it is, it's just like, even if this is going against something that you said, you were like, oh no, you know, I told myself I wouldn't do this, or I told myself I wouldn't do that. I just feel like whatever is happening is that you're needing to break free from something that may have been keeping you alone. And it's just like, is it really that bad? Like, reassess the situation. It's not that you're settling, but maybe you're needing to look at something from a different perspective. So I feel like you are having to go towards something without judgment. Like once upon a time, and I mean, I'm quite sure that that's still the case, but once upon a time, you know, a female would be judged really harshly for being an exotic dancer, stripper, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, nowadays it's more so about, please, you know, I see somebody that's trying to get their money and is doing what they need to do. And then some people, maybe she even like it. So what? She's making money. She, as long as she knows herself or understands her worth, then she let her do what she wants to do. So I feel like at one point, you know, there was a time where there was a lot of judgment in career choice on that. And nowadays it's like more so like, oh, it's not that bad. It's, you know, it's just that this person, it's more having an understanding or putting yourself in someone's shoes and not judging someone until you've walked in their shoes. So I kind of feel like that is what you're being guided to do. Now that sacral chakra, For some of you, I feel like is being healed, or that if it's been some sort of tension there, it's being released, is balanced. So anything dealing with maybe like that lower region, sexual energies, and even intestines, blockages, something could be going on where you're healing that area. So I always say, you know, you have to do your own research, because I don't study. One day I need to, I really want to, I just procrastinate. But you're going to have to do your own research on chakras. All that I can see, though, is that something's indicating that there's an emphasis on your chakras, the parts that maybe need healing, that are currently healing, and the ones that are just probably going to be very active this week, the focal point. So definitely I'm seeing things dealing with a heart and sacral chakra. Okay, I'm hearing something that says green light means go. So I feel like maybe you're giving someone the go, or someone is giving you the go ahead on something. Whatever you move forward with, even though I feel like this is a good move or the right direction, I still feel like move so with caution. Still be cautious in regards to whatever it is you're pursuing, or whoever you're pursuing, whatever you're moving towards. Those of you that create music, I feel like you're going to be making a lot of music or being very creative. Could be making love songs or just speaking from the heart. You seem to be very passionate. Okay, somebody feels like maybe you left their side, or like they're not getting enough attention, even though in your mind you felt like you gave someone plenty attention. Someone is still needing more. I mean, it could be a situation where someone just can't help but to feel unsatisfied. It's a hard time satisfying this person, or maybe you're having a hard time satisfying some sort of hunger. Someone may be trying to fulfill their life with superficial things or material things, when really they need something heartfelt, spiritual. I feel like someone's been looking for an emotional connection, but I feel like it's there. I feel like it's there. Or like something or someone is waiting for you. Maybe something was unrequited. Maybe someone was too much for you, or you were too much for someone. Okay, I feel that there's someone who's going to admit, and it's a hard thing to do, but I feel like someone's going to admit that they missed you. Or admit that maybe they made a mistake. Even if this is, you know, yourself, you're confessing something to yourself. You're like, dang, I think I did make a mistake. I think I did. Now I see what I did. You know, so something could be going on where you are admitting to yourself that you messed up or made a mistake or missed somebody. And someone feels lost without you. I feel like something's going on where 1 minute somebody was ready for commitment, and then they get cold feet. But then they realize that, no, okay, I want it. I just needed a break. So someone may be going back and forth in regards to what they want. Okay, I'm kind of feeling too like somebody maybe feels like they're an alien, or like they just don't belong in this realm. They're like, where's my home? Some of you, your purpose may be here to heal. Like you're meant to be a healer. Despite how uncomfortable you might feel. I almost want to say too, everybody should have one. But look for planets that are debilitated in your chart. See what house it's in. It's possible that that's where the focus is needed. That's where you need to heal, or someone is coming into your life to help you heal that area of your chart. Let's say, for instance, let's just go with Libra. Let's say you are a Libra, and already that is saying that the sun is debilitated, because it's detriment. It's in Libra. But what house is Libra in your birth chart? And of course, you can only know that by knowing your exact birth time, not your guess time, but your exact. You've seen your birth chart, you know what time you were born. So let's say you had Libra in the 5th house and you've got sun there. You know, maybe there's an area of your life where you need to focus on as far as healing relationship with your children. Or maybe you are needing a vacation. You need to have fun. Or maybe you need to be creative. You haven't been paying any attention to your creative side. You know, so something's going on where, you know, that debilitated planet needs attention. So look and see what planets are debilitated. You can have more than one debilitated planet in your birth chart. But look and see where it is in that house. And maybe that's where you're needing to focus on. Understand the energy of that house, or, you know, the meaning of the house that is in. Something is indicating that you need to try, or someone is trying to get your attention, trying to show you that they're interested. If this is about a gift that you have, like you might be learning, you might just learn, you're like, I think I have a gift. I feel like you need to try to use it, practice developing this gift. Something could be revealed to you that you have any type of talent or gift. Maybe you just discovered you could sing, or people have been like, you should sing. And then you start singing, you're like, okay, let me practice. Maybe you've been told that you're a medium and you're like, I think I could hear dead people, but you know, I don't know. It's like practice, you know, so something may be showing you that, you know, you have like a gift. Maybe that's being revealed to you. Maybe you have an ability, definitely have an ability to heal. And then again, it just, to me, is indicating that someone has healed enough to put themselves out there. Someone feels ready. kind of feel like you're going to be tested with something just to see, you know, if you're ready, or letting you know that you need to be prepared. The same thing like dipping your toe in the bath water to test the temperature. So I kind of feel like, you know, you're being tested in a sense to see where you're at. Are you really ready? Are you sure you're ready? It does seem like you need to be mentally prepared for some things that are getting ready to happen in your life. Somebody had been taking a break or healing because of, you know, maybe a broken heart. Now, this also could be something literal, like maybe someone's been, let's say somebody had surgery and they were told to stay in bed for the next couple of weeks. And if they felt okay doing this, then they could do it. And it's like, okay, I think I'm ready to exercise. The doctor said if I don't get dizzy after doing this, then I can keep going. So it's like you test yourself, you test your ability, or, you know, where you are in your healing process. And it's like, this is just a little bit. If you can keep going, then, you know, the doors are going to open wider for you. You can continue to go through. So I kind of feel like something is a test run. If you've just recently met somebody, I kind of feel like this is a test run. Like little by little, they're going to reveal themselves to you, or the relationship unfolds, you know, gradually, just to see, like, are you really healed? Are you really ready? Career-wise, you might be on some sort of probationary period, and if all checks out, it's like, okay, you seem ready. We're gonna go ahead and let you do this. We're not gonna micromanage anymore, you know. So yeah. Some of you, now that you have clarity, you can fully release something or someone, especially if you had a hard time letting someone go or moving on. I feel like now you're ready to release that person. Maybe you weren't ready at first, but maybe something now has helped you realize that you are. You're like, okay, I'm ready to let go. You also could have been just not ready to revisit some sort of past situation, but now it's like you are. You're like, okay, I'm ready to revisit that situation. Feels like either way, there's getting ready to be some sort of releasing, because you have clarity. You have some sort of realization, some sort of understanding. Maybe you had also been holding on to some expectations. You were like, oh, I hope I get this job. But, you know, I interviewed 2 months ago. I was hoping I would hear, you know, it's like you're still holding on after 2 months. And then maybe finally some sort of call comes through and it's like, okay, no, we went with someone else. It's like, well, thank you. At least now I have closure. I can, you know, start looking at something else. Because maybe you were on the verge or on the fence about something. You were like, I don't want to do this unless I know this for sure. And now that you know one thing for sure, you can let go. I feel like you are about to experience unconditional love. Even if this is practicing some sort of self-love. I feel like someone maybe has your heart or is about to captivate your heart. For some of you, it could be about fixing an old situation. And for others of you, it's about you, because you have healed, that you're ready to enter the new situation. But either way, this is still, to me, it just says like ready to love. Someone is feeling healthy, emotionally healthy and confident. Someone maybe who didn't have time to focus on love in the past has time now. I feel like someone is also not wanting to lose themselves. I feel like someone is like in a love situation. I feel like someone is about to fall in love, but they keep reeling themselves back in. Are trying to stay grounded, so they might pull back a little, but they come back. I feel like it's just trying to master that balance, like not wanting to fall off the deep end, but also not wanting, to lose you, or vice versa. Those of you that may be trying to get pregnant, something could be going on where like you're trying to heal the sexual wounds. Well, see, that makes me think of this. This can be for that too. Okay, so I feel like for fertility issues, someone maybe is doing something to heal that. Maybe, I don't know whether it's taking herbs or going to a doctor, having certain things removed. What do you call it? If someone has like endometriosis, I think that's it. Yeah. Either way, it just kind of looks like someone is trying to heal that area if you're trying to conceive. Now, this also makes me feel like those of you that have suffered from like sexual wounds, including, just being with a lot of people who didn't value you or care about you. It seems like that area is being healed. Even if you are about to enter a new relationship, it's looking like this is maybe someone who will value you, or they're coming into your life because you have healed that area already. So now that's why you're welcoming them in. And either way, it looks like this is some sort of new beginning or new opportunity. I feel like somebody's going to make you very nervous too. Yeah. I feel like this is something like true love and just feeling nervous about coming together and allowing yourself to be vulnerable with each other. Something definitely seems to be fated, or something seems to be like destiny. Yeah. But it seems like this is something that you've been waiting for. Yeah. And I feel like your luck is just about to change in general, especially if you are coming out of a place of loneliness or emptiness. It seems like something's turning. Also, if you have felt ignored, it's almost like the tables are turning, and now this person's wanting all your attention, or feels like you're ignoring them. So something's changing. But I feel like things are going to balance out. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Send you love and grace.